Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And we're going to do our love and separation for the weekend. This is Friday. Just remember that anytime this video makes your awareness, it is valid for you. This is a collective reading. And so, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. First card is transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for many of you who are, you know, in that separation from your loved one, there's potentially a portion of that that's going to start to deepen. And when it does, let's see what happens, because this is a separation reading. So we know you're probably in separation at this point. So let's see how that relationship transforms. And let's see what else is in the cards. So, Spirit, what else is in the cards for love, for the collective? Let us know what we should be seeing. That what is. I knew this one was going to come up. I'm sure you see it on the screen. And let's get one more. There we go. A few more coming in. And so let's start with what Spirit is telling us here. So Spirit saying that even when you feel lost, there's a way through the labyrinth. So many of you guys are basically in a maze of your own making, trying to find your way out, trying to be, being lost. And the universe is guiding you through that maze. And you've got to be aware of the signs, right, to get out of that maze. How do you get out of that maze that you've created within yourself? And part of that is around boundaries. Make sure that your boundaries are healthy. And when we say healthy boundaries, it means that we, have a door there. The door has a window, has a door handle, has a ringer on it, maybe a ring doorbell. So you can see what opportunities, what doors are coming knocking. Because when you take the window away, you take the handle away, you take the ring doorbell away, and what do you have? You have a wall, right? And that's not a healthy boundary. And a lot of people go from no boundaries to a wall. They don't actually go to the proper step, which is the healthy boundary. To have a door that you can allow some energies in, you just block everything. And indeed, you block yourself and put yourself into this labyrinth. So Spirit's going to be giving you some clarity if you follow the signs that the universe is giving you. And the Spirit wants you to notice everything remarkable about any relationship, right? Because you've got to hold on to that positive energy about any relationship you have, even if it's with your pet, with your grocer. It doesn't really matter. Your friends. Find something good in a relationship, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but you need to find something good. And when you do, guess what? There is a rekindling coming in. And I knew that card was going to come once we saw transformation. And Christy, I don't answer questions generally during this live. However, if you come back on Sundays, I do a live with Spiritual Susan, and we answer these kind of questions, or you can reach out for a personal reading. But make sure you put your notifications on, because Susan and I, we do it on different hours, depends on what's going on, within our own lives with our kids and stuff. So just keep that in mind. Usually it's in the morning. But Spirit, what else do we have in the cards for today for love? What do you want to tell us about this connection in separation? And for those of you who are new to this channel, what I'm showing you is I'm showing you the energies around yourself, and we'll go over that as soon as I get the rest of the cards here. And we're showing you the energies that are around you. I'm not going to give you a fluffy story because the fluffy stories don't help. Telling you about what your person in separation's doing doesn't help, because it just keeps you into anger and keeps you into lower vibrations. And what we're doing is we're showing you these here are what I call anything on this side is the wheel of karma. This is the stuff that you don't want to be, that causes the separation, the confusion, the illusion. Everything here is how do you get from this illusion and confusion over to the positive energies that are ready to present themselves for you. And so as we see, the first thing we see is calling in your soulmate. So you're going to be bringing something in. It may not be the person you're expecting. because rekindle also means calling in somebody from a past life, a soulmate. And so we don't know, is it your person that you're separated from, or is it a new person? And we're gonna check that out too, right? And Spirit's also saying, free yourself from this labyrinth, right? You have the power to get yourself out because you've created such strong boundaries around yourself that you're stuck. You got to heal those family issues. A lot of you are going through family issues, whether that's kids, whether that's parents, whether that's cousins and uncles. You got to free yourself from all of these energies. Stay optimistic about your love life. And a lot of you are having financial and career issues because all these energies are blocking everything that comes in. And even the energy of love itself is something that is manifesting your financial abundance as well. So you need to get back into that space of loving yourself, because as you love yourself, you're going to start bringing in those opportunities that are going to help bring you in abundance in all areas of life, not just love. So with that, let's look at what other energies we have within the collective. And remember, this is a collective reading, so it's not all going to resonate with you. If you're looking for your own personal reading, please do reach out. Personal readings make a wonderful gift for the holiday season, because it can give you clarity on so many things, and it's a unique gift that many, people would really appreciate, because it's not something that's just like a bad pair, of socks, or, an ugly Christmas sweater. It's something that can truly be transformational for somebody in their life. And so Spirit's saying, have some courage, right? Have some strength to get out of this, free yourself. Believe in the right timing, right? So divine timing is at play for many of you, and it's not something most people want to hear, because divine timing means potentially delays. Why? Because all the cogs have to be aligned exactly right for this to happen. And so Spirit's saying there's possibly an apology coming in. And for some of you, there was a toxic karmic relationship that's been keeping you stuck. Person's still thinking of you, they're missing you, and you're both healing and releasing, right? And Spirit's telling you to go in and heal and release. And, healing is a choice. It's not something that, you have to choose to heal. You have to choose to change, and you change for yourself, not for anybody else, not for anything other than for yourself. And Spirit's saying, free yourself from those fears, because once you start healing, you're going to get ready where there's intimacy, honesty, and bonding taking place. So let's take a look at, what energies are there that are blocking this connection, because again, we create our own reality, and so when things don't manifest as we would like them to, consciously, it's because we're subconsciously blocking these energies, because there's some sort of trauma that has to be released in order for the proper energies to manifest, because your subconscious is working on trauma. It's not truly working as you would consciously want to manifest. You're only getting 1% of your manifesting coming through your conscious. It's all through the subconscious mind. And so we have to start bridging that gap between the subconscious and conscious mind. So Spirit, what are the blocks that are creating this separation? Right? We got 4 blocks, and one just fell down to the ground. And when they fall down to the ground like that, that generally means that this is something that we need to truly pay attention to. So let's see the ones that popped up first. First one is untrue stories. A lot of us are telling untrue stories about ourselves, about love, right? And when you tell these, right, you tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good happening. Change your narrative. Have confidence in yourself. Have love for yourself. The second one that popped up was, you have so many reasons it never works out. They're excuses. Find reasons it could work. Why do you do those things? It's because you're afraid of love. You're afraid of opening up, or you're afraid of commitment, and you have to get out of that energy. You have to allow yourself to be hurt, to be vulnerable, to actually allow love. And then that's why we chase that bad boy, that bad girl. Why? Because we know already, right out the onset, that these are not good for us. These are people who are just going to come in like a whirlwind and then just leave. but yet you still chase after them. Why? Because everybody else is chasing after them, and you think you're going to fix them. No, you're not. And at the same point, you already know that you're just going to end up miserably. But it allows you to keep your story true, and that's what you want to avoid, is having that story in your head that, this always happens to me. Why is it always happen? Because you allow it, right? It's you're creating this story because you're allowing it, and you're chasing after something that you already know is not good for you. Rejection, right? A lot of you have been rejected, and that's a thing for anybody who's starting to open up spiritually. And rejection is there, and it's there meant to keep you in a low vibration. Your subconscious is doing this to you. You have to get out of that story of rejection and know that what's right for you will come in. Fear of cheating. Well, of course you're going to get fear of cheating because you're choosing bad choices. You know this person's going to cheat. You know this person's going to do all these things, but you get into that relationship with them anyway. And why do you do that? Because you are now reinforcing your story. So get out of that story, because that's what's happening, right? And you feel it's not worth the risk. Why do you feel it's not worth the risk? Because you're afraid to be vulnerable. So you start getting yourself into that cycle again. And the last one is holding on. You must release old ties in order to get a new, fresh start. And this is what Spirit's saying. Free yourself. Get out of that maze. You created the maze. You can get out of it. So what you have to do is start getting out of that and going to the healthy stuff. And a lot of people don't want that healthy relationship because to them it's boring. There's no adrenaline rush with that. It's, oh, this person's just too nice, right? Usually it's your best friend, the one that you rejected from a true relationship because you felt they were too boring, they weren't exciting. And you know what? That excitement is trauma. That's actually not healthy. It's not a healthy choice. And so a lot of you have bypassed what Spirit has sent you because you didn't see the value in that person, and that person was your gift from the universe. And so with that, let's look at what does your higher self want to tell you. Let's get some advice. How do we get past this situation of being stuck in this maze? And higher self is saying the tree of wishes is calling your name. You see how it's all green here? That green is heart healing. Get in there and heal with your heart. Get in touch with nature. Go hug a tree. Start your healing process. But remember, healing is a choice. So you have to choose to heal. And if you do choose to heal, you can visit my channel that I have on YouTube, which concentrates on spiritual healing, uses light language as the modality. And I have tons of heart healings and other healings that can help you get into that place of truly healing your connection and truly healing yourself so that you become more magnetic. That's called Silver Fox Spiritual up on YouTube. I also do personal readings, and at the same time, I will do personal light language healings. You can just send me an email and we can go over, what is best for you in the now moment. So let's look at timing. When does this rekindle come in? When can we, find this remarkable relationship, this soulmate? And remember, timing is fluid. It changes in the now moment by every decision that you have made. And with that, Spirit is saying, when you let go, right? So Spirit's telling you to let go of that past energy, those past traumas. And Spirit's also saying, festive season on a holiday. So festive season did start around November. So we're still in that festive season. However, for some of you, it may be a year. For some of you, it may be in the now moment, but you've got to let go first. And so with that, let's, this is the read that we have for today. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Put your notifications on if you want to, get a free question answered, because I go on live both on YouTube and on TikTok, and it's just random. Generally, Sundays is a good day to catch me on there, and reach out if you're looking for your own personal reading. So with that, have a great day and start on your healing process. Cheers.